Most people prefer to lose money together in a herd, which is what the definition of lemmings are. That's why professional money managers like to benchmark to the S&P index. They can say, oh, well, the S&P is down. Everyone feels better about themselves. Oh, because the neighbors were down too. It's like inverse keeping up with the Joneses, so to speak. But most people psychologically don't mind losing money if the benchmark is down too, right? It's a funny thing. And then when people invest, they need validation. This is most, not all people. Most people need social validation. Oh, so-and-so is buying it. Maybe I should take a look. And investing is a social process, right? When Bill Ackman called the 10-year as hitting peak rates on October 26, 23, it was. But that doesn't mean he got his other calls, right? It just happens because everyone was thinking at the same time. He said it. Everyone looked around and said, nodded their head, and that was it. The match was lit. True investment leadership requires leadership, actually. Investing isn't a vote. It is not a vote. You're actually better off if risks are priced in and people have left the name, and now you've got people that know the name better than anyone else that are owning it. They're diamond handing it. And now there are no sellers left. Yeah, I think family offices just, again, it's a paradox of investing boils down to outperformance requires non-consensus thing. You must be out of the herd. And if that's the case, what you're suggesting is on average going to sound weird, like the Build-A-Bear example I gave you, or the nuclear renaissance last year when you and I were talking about it.
Or Domino's Pizza since 2004 over a 20-year period outperforming Google.
Or even like these value stocks we talked about, actually. There are plenty of value stocks that have done extraordinarily well. But the issue is this. It goes back to the media conversation we had. People consume information from the Wall Street Journal, FT, Bloomberg, New York Times. By the way, I do that too, because I have to do that. I have to understand what people are discussing, but you have to have other information that's not that, right? And the best are like trade journals or going to trade shows and talking to niche experts in other fields so you can see what these trends are, right? But what happens is people focus on what's behind them, like Aklo, to your point. Oh, okay, it's all-time high. Now everyone talks about it. Okay, that means it's fully priced. There's so many eyes on it, it's fully priced. Or like Tesla popped 20% after earnings and it gave it back the week later. Okay, if you chase into it after earnings, you're too late. You have to pre-position, right? So it requires a leadership, and it's a solitary journey. Leadership by definition is solitary. You're saying, not here, there. We must go there. So most people by definition are part of the herd. Cannot be otherwise. There's a distribution.